Everybody, welcome back to another video here with the 2025 Toyota Corolla Cross. Before I begin this video, I just want to give a quick thank you to God for allowing me to do what I love and to hopefully continue to let me do what I love. Also, a quick shout out to Interstate Toyota and Lucas, my friend at Interstate Toyota. For all your Toyota needs, come in, ask for Lucas, great guy, he'll help you out. He knows a lot about cars and he cares about what you want. All right, let's get into it. Under the hood, the Corolla Cross has the same powertrain as the Corolla LE, a 2-liter 4-cylinder 169 horsepower engine paired with a CVT. Mile per gallon on this bad boy is 30 miles per gallon combined. 0 to 60 is 9.2 seconds. This is also the all-wheel drive powertrain. That's just an added fact. Here we have some nice silver-plated rims, not super sporty. On the mirror, you do have a turn signal, which is nice to see. You don't have that a lot on these cars. Moving around the rear, you have the classic Corolla taillight. The taillight does not scan across the back, but not to be expected on a car like this. Trunk space is actually pretty solid for a car in this segment. JBL speakers on this specific trim. No automatic tailgates. Stepping into the rear of the vehicle, actually I'm going to go on the other side just because that has the seat all the way back. Stepping into the rear seats. Oh, I'm excited. Very squishy, very squishy. Yeah, not great, not great. Could be worse, but not great. The seat, front seat is set up to where it would be if I was there. I am 6 feet tall. This is not great at all. The seats though, however, I will say are pretty comfortable, but aside from if the legroom wasn't an issue, then this would be a tremendous back seat. As you can see, these are traditional cloth seats, not heated and cooled. Not gonna get down this vehicle. There are no cup holders, negative. However, on the right side, we do have air vents. Wow, very impressive to see that. I'm very impressed to see that on this vehicle. And a lot of vehicles, forget about which segment they're in, you just don't find this in a lot of cars. And down here, as you can see, I'm going to flip the camera upside down, 2 USB-C ports. Very nice. Overall, headroom is good. The back would be much better if my legs can actually fit. Other than that, very impressive rear. Door handles the door handles, I just schmubbled that one. The door handles are regular plastic, soft touch plastic, nothing crazy. Stepping into the front of the vehicle, to the driver's seat. I already started the car because it's absolutely frigid over here in Rockland. You have a traditional analog display, non-digital, with one small digital display in the middle, and a nicely sized screen. Looks to be about, I'd say, 8 to 10 inches, more or less. Touchscreen, quick, intuitive. Do your basic Toyota infotainment screen. Looking towards the steering wheel. 1 second, gotta take off my gloves. You have a nice leather-wrapped steering wheel with the classic Toyota logo. Looking to the center stack, you have a traditional shifter, which is nice to see. Obviously, I love this over any other shifter. Push button, dial, anything. This is phenomenal. Wireless phone charging, which is very cool to see in a car like this. Let's see if this could actually fit. Wow, that's amazing. I'm very impressed. USB-C port. You do not have heated seats or cooled seats, but again, this is a budget car. This car comes in at $27,000, this specific model, the LE. USB-C port in the center stack, as well as a cigarette lighter. So very similar to the Corolla sedan setup. Looking to the glove compartment, and it's your average size glove compartment. Hey! I can't wait for the day that I open a glove compartment and I'm like, wow, that is a massive glove compartment. I just don't think that's ever gonna happen because all glove compartments are the same. Seats are the same as the back seat as usual, and this specific trim does get a sunroof. Look at that. That's an optional option. Or options are all optional, I guess. On the door handle, you have this nice silver plated plastic, which gives a little bit of a luxurious feel in a non-luxurious car. Alongside the front dash, it looks like a Corolla, but not in a bad way. Nice styling, nice screen. Overall, nice feel in the interior. Blind spot is added on this trim. It's standard on the XLE trims, and we are in a LE trim. I think, let's just clarify that. Pretty sure the guy gave me an LE. Pretty sure Lucas hit me up with an LE. Yes, we were in an LE with all-wheel drive. That's an added option on the LE, and blind spot. Let's see how this bad boy drives. As you can see, LEDs, as well as daytime running lamps. I love this mesh grille. Love it. Let's rumble. Oh, very excited to drive this car. I'm excited to drive any car, for the record, but specifically this car. Oh, seatbelt feel is good. I'm nuts. All right, shall we? Let's do it. Popping it into drive again. This is a very smooth shifter here with a well-placed elbow rest. Big fan of the whole orientation. Let's see how this bad boy drives. I did just drive the Corolla sedan, so I don't expect it to be much different. Obviously it's higher, but other than that I expect it to drive fairly similar, especially since this is the same powertrain. This is the 2-liter 4-cylinder 169 horsepower engine paired with the CVT. On this specific vehicle we do have all-wheel drive. However, that doesn't make it any faster from 0 to 60. It actually makes it slower, apparently. 0 to 60 on this trim is 9.2 seconds. And 0 to 60 on the regular Corolla is 8.3 seconds. So, for some reason, all-wheel drive makes it slower, but it's okay. Okay, response time on the pedal is good, but there is a lot of noise, and it feels like I have to drag the car. However, and vibration is a little bit uncomfortable. Like, it's a weird vibration I'm getting a weird vibration through the steering wheel, but base model car, 27,000. Sorry, this is not the base model. This is a base level SUV, $27,000. I don't really expect much to be crazy. Let me fix my seat. Ooh. Seat comfort is very good and engaging, very comfortable, as in any Toyota cloth car. The seat is phenomenally comfortable. Overall view over the center stack is very good, especially this screen isn't so high. And since I'm in an SUV, I'm higher up. I have a bigger view of the road. Make this turn. This was much easier in this car than it was in the regular Corolla. Steering wheel has a very nice feel to it. I'm never really sure about these leather wrap steering wheels, especially without the grooves, but this does have a very nice feel to it. Turning wise, this steering feels very good. It's not too loose, it's not too tight. It feels good. View over the sides is good. This is a car, most people don't know this segment. This is a fairly new-ish segment, I guess you could say. This car, the Corolla Cross, replaces the car formerly known as the Toyota CHR. That is the segment that consists of the Honda HR-V, the Subaru Crosstrek, the Hyundai Venue, the Hyundai Kona. The Kia Soul can kind of squeeze in there. The Niro is in there as well, the Kia Seltos. This is a subcompact crossover, subcompact SUV, whatever you want to call it, segment. And it's supposed to be a segment that is for people that want the SUV feel but can't necessarily afford a regular SUV, such as a RAV4, a CR-V, a Santa Fe, a Tucson, wherever your imagination takes you. That means that this car is built solely to deliver for budget buyers. With that being said, like with the regular Corolla, so far I'm very impressed. It doesn't feel like a budget car. It feels like a standard car. It doesn't feel like it's a luxury car, not at all. But does it feel a lot more than a budget car? Yes, definitely does. The materials in the cabin are soft touch plastic, as well as this leather wrapped steering wheel, soft touch plastic around the center stack, but they're not junky. It feels good. It's solid. Even though is the pickup great, it's noisy, but that's a CVT. Pickup isn't great, but it's a base model. It's a low end of the market vehicle. So your pickup's not going to be great in a low end of the market vehicle. Feel is good too. The road feel is very good. I don't feel low. This is not a little car. This is a much higher car than the regular Corolla. and any other sedan that you will drive, this is it feels like I'm driving a regular full-sized SUV, obviously from the driver's seat, and look, the feel of it, when you turn it, obviously it feels smaller than that because it's very nimble feel. Good response time. Brake pedal is quick and responsive as well, not lethargic as with other cars I've driven. Again, I love the system, the shifter, the way your elbow and the shifter are kind of molded into one movement. As you can see, I'm sitting like this. It feels so natural for this car. It's like me and this car were meant to be driver and car. Ooh, JBL speakers on this the specific vehicle as well. That's not standard in the XLE trim. That is an added package, this is the LE trim, as are the blind spot monitoring as well. That is an added package. That only comes standard with the XLE trim, which starts at $29,000. This is the LE trim that starts at $27,000. Back to what I was talking about. Now, these cars are built for the budget-friendly buyer. And if you're somebody who's, let's say, in college or in medical school or just got married, or for whatever reason you're looking for a budget SUV and you need an SUV. Let's say you need an SUV and you're looking for a budget-friendly SUV that doesn't necessarily compromise things that you care about. For example, miles per gallon, 30 miles per gallon combined. Not phenomenal for a car in general, but it is. You could usually push that up to 35, maybe even 40, depending on how you drive. But estimated 30 miles per gallon combined, which is solid. Price point is decent at $27,000. Safety features are solid with options. The blind spot plus the JBL speakers. This probably pushes this specific trim to about $28,000-$29,000. Obviously, I'm going to check the window sticker when I get out to confirm that, but just around there. You get all-wheel drive. You get a high SUV feel. The back seat is pretty tight, but again, if you're in pre-med, you're in college, you're a newly married man or a newly married woman or whatever, wherever you are in your life, and you don't necessarily need a lot of space, you have little kids, then this car is a very solid choice for you, especially because there are rear vents in the back seat. That's something that you don't find in a lot of vehicles now, not only in this segment. In general, finding vents in the back seat is a phenomenon. Definitely a phenomenon. 0 to 60 time in this car is not great, 9.2 seconds, like I said. So, if you want a race car, don't get this car. But this car was built for the budget-minded buyer, and it delivers well. I don't feel like I'm compromising on much. Seat comfort is phenomenal. The drive feel is phenomenal. Is it noisy? Yes. Does it feel like a Lexus? No. But does it feel like a Toyota? A lower level Toyota? Yeah. And does that mean that I don't like this car? Absolutely not. I love this car. I think this car is amazing. And I think that this car is an exceptional option for any buyer in the car market in general, but specifically for this niche. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, like, share. Come to you next time. Thank you all for watching.